Welcome back for the second quarter of boys high school basketball here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Chris Patton with you from Arcola. We are here for the championship game of the LOVC boys basketball tournament. The Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond Knights taking on the Hutsonville-Palestine Tigers. Two division winners of the conference meeting to determine the overall champion. We played one quarter. Hutsonville-Palestine with a 1-point lead over Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. It's 17-16. Tigers with the ball, trying to find some holes in this Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond defense. That's easier said than done. A little drive on the baseline, though, clears a little room, and a three-pointer put up by a very excited Landon Williams, who has 10. 20-16 now. Knights drive to the basket, and that one goes down for Jeremy Plank. He had 3 in the first quarter. Add that 2, he's got a total of 5, and it's a 2-point Tigers lead. 7:05 left to go before halftime. Colton Yeakley into the game for the Knights. First time we've seen him. Ball almost gets away from Williams. He recovers, though. Tigers thinking about feeding it inside. Well, double team there. Almost knocked the ball away. Did knock it away and then caused a turnover. Here come the Knights. Avery Schrock going to drive the basket. Hit hard and fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that foul is going to be called on 23. That's Landon Williams. Landon Williams first, so he's got a foul to go along with his 10 points. It's the 5th team foul on Hutsonville-Palestine. Avery Schrock puts that one through, his first point of the evening. Kyle Fagan back into the game, get a little more work for the Knights. Looks like Chris Davis is also going to check back in. He's going to replace the shooter, though, so he's got to hold on and spend a little time at the scorer's table. Schrock with his second attempt is good. So now we're going to get that substitution. And we are tied at 20. First time in a while the Knights have gotten them back even. They came out fast. Tyler Schuring hit a 3-pointer, gave them a 3-0 lead, and that was the last lead they had. It's the first time we've been tied in a while since, I believe, 3-3. Hutsonville-Palestine answered Arthur-Lovington's 3-pointer right away. Drive to the basket and off the side there. A little depth perception problem apparently. Tigers, though, get the offensive rebound and get it back to Landon Williams. Thought about a pull-up jumper there by 22 Graham Allsbach. Instead, it's out top with Justin Lawrence, number 12. 21 Trent Newland has it. Back to 23 Williams. Long-range shot off the mark. It almost goes out of bounds. Hustle play there by number 12, Justin Lawrence, to go track it down on the corner and throw it back in. Instead, though, it went off of his teammate and going to be a Knights ball. 6 minutes left to go before halftime here in the LOVC championship game. Tied at 20. Knights looking to get that lead back. Tyler Schuring has it. He doesn't want to give it up. He pulls up and knocks it down. Tyler Schuring's got 9. 2 early fouls, though, so we're going to have to pay attention to that throughout this contest. Knights back in the lead, 22-20. 12, Justin Lawrence with it, guarded tightly by 21, Schuring. Handoff there to 23, Williams, almost off his foot. He's able to get it back. Graham Allsbach with it, 23, Landon Williams. He's going to pull up from the elbow, throws it up, hand in his face. Shot no good, rebounded by Colton Yeakley. The big body in there for the Knights, Chris Davis with it. Kick into the corner, Davis puts up the shot, it's good. Chris Davis, not a big scorer for the Knights, but he knocks down a really important one right there. Puts the team up 5, and it forces a timeout to be called by Hutsonville-Palestine, and it brings the Knight faithful in red up to their feet. 5 minutes exactly left to go here before halftime in the LOVC title game, and 25-20 is the Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond Knights lead over Hutsonville-Palestine. I mentioned early on in this game that both these teams, what we're seeing here tonight is the winners of the 2 divisions play. The Northwest Division of the LOVC and the Southeast Division had a tournament. Each had a tournament. The Hutsonville-Palestine hosted the Southeast Division tournament. Sarah Gordo hosted the Northwest tournament. And so they played the championship games for those tournaments were on Friday night. This game going on Saturday afternoon, so quick turnaround, but nobody showing any signs of having just played multiple games in multiple days. Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond, the #1 seed in their side of the bracket, so they had to play one less game than Hutsonville-Palestine did, who did not receive a bye. So we'll see how that works out here in the game. The Knights have been known to wear down their opponents. Still pretty early in this game. We'll see how things shake out the rest of the way. Hutsonville-Palestine down 5 and with the ball. Justin Lawrence gives it off to Keenan Neck, 34. He turns it over, and we're going for the ball. And Davis knocked it away, so at one end, Davis makes a big three-pointer from the corner. And on this end, the hustle play and knocks the ball away and then gets a foul called against 23. Landon Williams, his second. The guy's got 10 points so far, very active out beyond the three-point arc. So if you can get him in foul trouble, that's a big deal. Two leading scorers both have 2 fouls with 4:45 left to go before halftime. Tyler Schuring for Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond and Landon Williams for Hutsonville-Palestine. Drive to the basket. Kyle Fagan gets the rebound after a missed layup by Avery Schrock, who really had to, he's looking a little hurt down there along the baseline. Fagan's going to go to the free throw line. He was Johnny on the spot to get that rebound after Avery Schrock put up a layup and kind of had to work in the air to get around the Hutsonville-Palestine defenders. He's having a hard time. I don't know what exactly, I don't know if he landed wrong, if it's a hand, if it's a knee, something like that. But because of the trouble he's having possibly getting up. I don't want to speculate any more than I already have, so I'll just stop there. And 4:35 left to go. He is up now. And 4:35 left to go before halftime. 5-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Kyle Fagan is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And it looks like Tyler Schuring is going to come into the game for Avery Schrock, who gets a well-deserved round of applause as he heads out, goes out through one of the doors. I think it's going to be looked at by a trainer in the training room. Sounds like maybe just a bag of ice or something. He might be okay, but we hope he is able to get back out here on the court. Avery Schrock has 2 fouls, or 2 points so far tonight from the free throw line. Kyle Fagan going to get a chance to make 2 points for himself here. Makes that first one. He's halfway there. Senior forward, number 23, Kyle Fagan at the free throw line. Puts his team up 6, hopes to put him up 7. Hits the front iron, but it goes down. Friendly roll here in the Arcola gym as the Knights go up 7 with 4:30 left to go in the second quarter. Knights defense cranking it up here. Tigers having trouble finding some room, able to get some room, and shot goes up and it doesn't go down. Good offensive rebound there by 22 Graham Allsbach. He's blocked and we're going to get called for a jump ball. Hutsonville-Palestine fans want a foul called on the block. No foul called, so it's just called a held ball. And the alternating possession goes to the Knights, who have a 7-point lead and the ball with 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Hunter Cam at the scorer's table. Looks like he's ready to check in. Schuring drives, then kicks it out for a 3 that goes well long for Jeremy Plank. Fight for the ball goes, a couple guys hit the deck over there, one from each team, but we are going to have the ball go to Hutsonville-Palestine. Schuring going to take a seat with those 2 fouls to go along with his 9 points. Championship game of the LOVC Conference Boys Basketball Tournament here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Drive through the lane. We're going to foul, I believe, out here on the floor before the shot. Gets a big cheer from the Tigers fans. Sixth foul on the Knights. I think it went against number 10. Yep, Chris Davis. Scoreboard confirms that. Tigers to inbound. There's a nice inbound, but instead, Landon Williams got it right under the basket. Looked like he's going to quickly try and go up, but Davis is going to get another foul here in short order. Tigers into the bonus now with 17 fouls against the Knights, so Landon Williams will head to the free throw line. He makes that one. Pretty solid behind the three-point arc. Pretty solid at the free throw line, too, for Landon Williams. He has 11 so far. He cuts the Knights' lead down to 6. 27-21, 3:38 left to go before halftime. That one's good as well. Solid shooting night all around for Landon Williams so far. 5-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Knights working the ball around. They're able to get it out to 10, Chris Davis. He's going to drive and pull up and pass it to 13, Cole Garman. Back out top to 10, Davis. Jeremy Plank going to drive. Kyle Fagan has it. He puts up a jumper that rattles around and doesn't go down. Rebounded by Allsbach for Hutsonville-Palestine. Williams, 23 with it now, trying to shake 10, Chris Davis. He feeds it to Keenan Necht. Ben Martinez with it now, number 5 for the Tigers. Tigers down 5, 2:50 left to go for halftime in the LOVC championship game. Trying to find a way to get somebody open. Justin Lawrence is the man. He does get open. Nice pull-up jumper for Allsbach, no good. Martinez bodied up against Jeremy Plank, but Plank tipped it out to his teammates, and it's Knights' ball as Davis brings it down the court. 2:30 left to go before half. Almost looked like it was going to be thrown away, but Kyle Fagan was there to get it and then kick it right back out. Cross-court pass try, and then Chris Davis just kind of out of instinct trying to get the ball back. Picks up his 3rd foul here in the last couple minutes. Tyler Schering going to head back into the game. Davis is going to take a seat with his 3 fouls, be replaced by Tyler Schering, who has 2. Justin Lawrence at the free throw line for Hutsonville-Palestine, who's down 5, 27-22. Free throw good. Justin Lawrence is in the score column, his first point of the night. Trent Newland going to check back in for the Tigers, and Avery Schrock is back in. Good to see him back. Hunter Cam is going to take a seat. 27-23, it's a 4-point Knights lead. Justin Lawrence looking for his 2nd. It's good. He's got 2. It's now a 3-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Avery Schrock back in the game. Kyle Fagan had it. Passed it back to Schrock, number 11. Schering trying to post up down there in the paint. Just outside of the paint, and call it paint, but it's really not painted here in Arcola. Schering going to drive to his right, trying to find that spot. Instead, he kicks it into the corner, drive to the basket, shot put up, no foul, and then we get the foul. Cole Garman tried to draw the contact when he went to the basket, wasn't able to do so, missed his shot, and then provides a little contact of his own. Garman his 2nd, team's 9th. What was once a 7-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Hutsonville-Palestine has a chance to get it down to 1. They've done most of that from the free throw line here recently. 1:55 left to go before halftime. Front end of a 1-and-1 for Trent Newland. A little too hard, hits the back iron, rebounded by Kyle Fagan. Fagan kind of got rid of the ball as he was bumped and then fell backwards. Long pass over to Schering. He's going to drive, finds the baseline, goes up, draws the contact, misses the shot, but will head to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for Tyler Schering. Hutsonville-Palestine foul against Justin Lawrence, number 12. Junior draws his first, team's 8th. Schering is good from the spot. He's got 10 now. He's got 11. He makes that one. And he's going to be replaced by Hunter Camp. Mentioned a couple times now, Schering has 2 fouls, got him pretty early. With 1:45 left, you don't want him picking up that 3rd before halftime. Colton Yeakley in for Kyle Fagan for the Knights. 29-24 is the Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond advantage. 1:40 left to go before halftime here from Arcola. Landon Williams trying to find some space, trying to get away from the long arms of Tanner Brewer. 22 Graham Allsbach puts one up. And from everywhere but the free throw line, Hutsonville-Palestine has started to go cold. See if it's that leg issue from playing so many games here. And a tripping foul called against Hutsonville-Palestine. Justin Lawrence, his second, team's ninth. So both teams have 9 fouls here with 1:21 left to go in the second quarter before halftime here. Hunter Cam at the free throw line. He makes his first one. Cam has 1 point to match his uniform number 1. Knights have gone pretty deep so far here tonight. It's a good way to combat the fatigue of having a second game in less than 24 hours. Cam makes that one. 31-24, Knights build it right back up to 7, but then Cam just a little too aggressive there, a little too close, picks up a foul with his body. His first. It's a 10th team foul against Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. Dale Schuring arguing that call. Politely disagreeing. It's going to be 2 shots because we're in the double bonus. Referee's checking that with the scorer's table. Justin Lawrence goes to the free throw line. And it goes down. I think it went through twice. Went down, almost came back out, then went right back in. 3 points for Justin Lawrence, all from the free throw line. Second shot here is good. Lawrence has 4. It's 31-26. 1:10 left to go before the break here from Arcola. Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond with a 5-point lead over Hutsonville-Palestine. See if the Knights want to run the clock down here, save for 1 shot maybe. If they find that great look, you know they'll take it, but they are a very patient bunch. Working the ball around. We got 3 of the starters in there for the Knights, alongside Hunter Cam and Colton Yeakley off the bench. 31-26. 30 seconds left to go. Yeakley finds a little hole, gets the basket, makes it, and gets fouled. Patience pays off. They run the clock for about 30 seconds. Find a little hole. They give it to Colton Yeakley. He makes the basket and draws the foul. Foul should go against 34, Keenan Necht, his 3rd. Hasn't gone up on the scoreboard yet. It is now confirmed by the PA announcer. Referees were confirming that with the scorer's table. Free throw for Yeakley is good. He's got 3 points here. Gives his team an 8-point lead. I think that's the Knights' biggest lead of the contest. 24 seconds left to go before halftime. Tigers really need to cut into this. If they want to cut into this lead, Landon Williams, number 23, is the right guy to try and do that. He's trying to find some space behind the 3-point arc. Almost thought about a step back, dished it off though. Drive to the basket, step around, layup. Graham Allsbach. 4 seconds left to go. See what happens here. Can the Knights get a shot off? It goes up and no good. Shot doesn't go down for Jeremy Plank. And what was after 1 quarter was a 17-16 Hutsonville-Palestine lead. Now after 2 quarters is a 34-28 Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead here in Arcola for the championship game of the Little Okaw Valley Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Come back and watch the second half with us here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.